Have you ever noticed how your breathing changes when you are relaxed? Take a minute the next time you are calm to notice how your body feels. Consider how you breathe when you first wake up in the morning or right before going to bed. Breathing exercises might help you relax because they simulate how your body feels when it is already calm. We all suffer stress, and for some, it may make it difficult to enjoy life. There are several methods for dealing with stress: seeking counseling, taking medication, exercising, and employing cognitive methods that are all ways to deal with stress. However, most people miss one of the most effective stress relievers available. I am referring to your breathing. We all ignore the most effective means of dealing with stress and do other activities that might even elevate our stress. But before we go into this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button to get resources that can help you channel the power of breathing. To further understand how the breath relieves stress, we must first take a look at your body's stress reduction system. We will explain using the fight or flight reflex. Assume there is an antelope in the African plains. As it grazes on the meadows, the antelope appears to be at ease. It suddenly notices a lion crouching behind the thick grass in the distance. The antelope quickly swings into high alert mode. It must choose whether to flee or protect itself, but an antelope will never choose to fight. The best it can do is jump or dodge or run to protect itself from being dinnered that day. The sympathetic nervous system, which is part of our nervous system, controls fight or flight reaction. When we detect a threat, our thoughts and body work together to defend us. The way the antelope's first thought will be to run, in the same way our brain springs into action. Our pulse rate and blood pressure rise, as do other bodily changes, and our thoughts become reactive, with our capacity to think sensibly diminishing. Assume the antelope is able to successfully flee the lion. The antelope's body relaxes once again. Its biological functions will recover and it resumes grazing on the grass. The calm state is enabled by the parasympathetic nervous system, which is part of the stress reduction system. When the threat is no longer there, our parasympathetic nervous system returns our heartbeat and blood pressure to normal levels, allowing us to think more clearly. Deep breathing is one of the most effective techniques to reduce stress in the body. This is because deep breathing delivers a signal to your brain to quiet down and relax. This message is then sent to your body by your brain. Fortunately, we may also adjust our breathing patterns on purpose. Controlling your brain has been proven in scientific research to help manage stress and stress-related disorders. Breath control is also employed in yoga, tai chi, and various kinds of meditation. Many people utilize their breathing to enhance relaxation and stress reduction. Breathing's fundamental function is to absorb oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide through the movement of the lungs. The diaphragm and the muscles between the ribs are the muscles that govern the lungs' movement. When you get stressed, your breathing rhythms alters. Nervous individuals often take tiny, shallow breaths, moving air in and out of their lungs via their shoulders rather than their diaphragm. These breathing patterns upset the body's gas equilibrium. Shallow overbreathing or hyperventilation can prolong anxiety by exacerbating physical symptoms or stress. Some of these sensations can be alleviated by controlling your breathing. You breathe in and breathe out to survive because we need oxygen to live, but scientific research has opened our eyes to what relaxed breathing does to your body. When a person is calm, they breathe slowly, evenly, and gently via their nostrils. Copying a relaxed breathing pattern appears to relax the neurological system, which governs the body's automatic activities. The way you breathe determines whether your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system is activated or not. We take in less oxygen when we take short breaths. We get nervous or tense when less oxygen enters our body. This reaction indicates that the sympathetic nervous system has been activated. We are in a fight or flight situation. When we breathe deeply, we engage the sympathetic nervous system, which relaxes our body. Change the ratio of your inhale to exhale to understand how breathing might help you relax. This method is one of the several widely used stress reduction techniques. Your heart rate increases when you breathe. Exhaling causes it to decelerate slowly. Breathing in for 4 counts and out for 8 counts for a few minutes will help you relax your nervous system. Remember to extend your exhales when you are upset. Controlled breathing can result in physiological changes such as it reduces stress and anxiety. Breathing exercises boost our oxygen intake while also relaxing our minds. They have been proven to be quite helpful in reducing tension and anxiety. Number 2. Lowered the stress hormones in the blood. Number 3. Improved immune system functioning. Number 4. Reduced lactic acid buildup in the muscle tissues. Number 5. Increased physical energy. Number 6. Increased sensations of serenity and wellness. Number 7. Reduced heart rate and blood pressure. And the last one is balance the levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the blood. This stress, anxiety and panic breathing method takes only a few minutes and can be done anywhere. You can take whatever posture you will be comfortable with. Here are some tips before you start the exercise. Number 1. You will get the greatest benefit if you add it to your daily routine on a regular basis. Be committed. Number 2. If you are lying down, move your arms slightly away from the sides, palms up. Straighten your legs or bend your knees so your feet are flat on the floor. Place your arms on the chair arms if you are sitting on it. Place both feet flat on the ground if you are seated or standing. Place your feet about hip width apart in either posture. You can perform it standing up, sitting in a chair that supports your back, or laying on the floor or on a bed or yoga mat. Last one is make yourself comfortable. Loosen any clothing that is restricting your breathing if possible. Now that you are physically ready, the exercises to help you channel your breathing superpower are: allow your breath to go as far into your abdomen as it feels comfortable. Try inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Inhale slowly and frequently. Some individuals find it useful to count continuously from 1 to 5. You might not be able to get to 5 at first. Then, if it helps, slowly let it come out while counting from 1 to 5. And last, continue for at least 5 minutes. There are some breathing techniques you can also put into practice. Some of them are breathing with pursed lips. Just as the name implies, you breathe in slowly through the nose, keeping your mouth closed. Number 2. Breath focus technique. In this breathing exercise, you focus on deep breathing and alter between deep and shallow breathing. You can place one hand just below the belly button just to take note of the rise and fall of your tummy during the exercise. Number 3. Diaphragmatic breathing. All you have to do is to lie down flat and place one hand of your upper chest and the other hand on your rib cage. Inhale through your nose and feel your stomach press against your hand. Maintain complete stillness with the opposite hand and then exhale gently through the pursed lips while you keeping your abdominal muscle taut. Number 4. Alternate nostril breathing. Sit comfortably and breathe through one nostril while holding the other shut, then change the nostril and repeat the process. Number 5. Lion's breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose. Open your lips wide and push your tongue down towards your chin. Exhale firmly, bringing your breath over the base of your tongue. Make an ah sound from deep of your abdomen while breathing. The majority of us breathe incorrectly, taking shallow breaths. One explanation for this is that we live in a period where we are always under pressure. Many of us are always in a fight or flight state of mind. We breathe more thoroughly when we exercise or meditate, which is one of the reasons we feel calmer afterward. Pay attention to your breath the next time you meditate. Take note of how you breathe when you are comfortable. Breathe in this manner every day and it will ultimately become your default breathing pattern.